Hell yeah.
All right, there we are, and we're up. We're good. We're
Yep.
back.
Welcome to When
Fuck.
Black Roses Blue.
Oh yeah.
We return with our group. Last time we saw our party, they were making their way through the Carver's Manor with their new ally, Baldin Reb, a mysterious and enigmatic figure who was was very helpful with them. Um, Seemed to be a man of morals. At least he came across that way. He spoke a lot of the right and wrong. Um, you guys made a deal with Lady Lucy. Got the key to the throne room where the Baron was, hoping to get the medallion that was gifted to him by Soft, so that you can travel to his keep if you wish to to leave this land. You also heard that there's a few things. You got the key to the Baron's quarters, which apparently had this map of um, all of all of this dark land you're in, as well as the mechanism by which this manor moves, whatever that is. Um, so, an evil, particularly Gideon, though none other than Ben Dabbler. He fought well, you fought well, but in the end, you vanquished him. And that's where you guys are at now. Basically, you're standing there. The body of the Baron disappeared, leaving behind a few items and the amulet. Those body turned to mist and disappeared. Baldwin, however, rather, is laying there still. His body uh, still still very much there. Let me move you guys over too. I guess you guys.
Damn.
Okay, so I
I'm gonna.
when I realize what just happened, like when I come to after like being down and just that kind of cloud mind.
Yeah, the fog of battle.
Yeah. I'm gonna like just pull like a rip a piece of my cloak or clothing and put it on like a wound of Ben and just no offense. I need to get home. You know, just low. And then fuck.
Um,
What
can I just start going through the body of the Baron,
The Baron's body disappeared, but
or all the stuff rather?
yeah, absolutely. So that glaive is laying there. The red um, languish rather
That's right.
is laying there, as well as let me pull up. The medallion. You
Mm,
see that it is like it's like a silver medallion with like a crystal in it, and the crystal's cracked.
mm,
Hold on, let me look at something real quick.
That's a shame.
not good. Yeah. Now we gotta go find a crystal. Crystal meh.
And then maybe
No,
a
yeah.
cooler?
Hmm.
Need
I
to
don't
look
think we
anymore. I
want to
got-
find that.
Yeah, that's all that falls from that.
Okay.
Yep, from him.
And the map, right?
Huh?
Or
The
do-
map was in his quarters, I think.
Do we
Yep.
have to go to his quarter? Have we been? We haven't been to his quarters yet.
No, you know where it's at. It's right over here because you guys were kind of in front of it, but you didn't
Yeah.
like go
Guys,
in or anything.
should we like take Ben's body and bury him, or
Fuck it.
leave him? Okay. All right.
Can we burn it? Does anyone have any good way to? That might just take more time. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I think if we had the time, I'd feel good putting his body to rest again. But
So I think what we're saying though is for now, he
we
ain't
got
going
business
nowhere.
to do. What the fuck?
Prop him up in the throne.
Hey guys, I was reading last night and I got thinking. Do any of you have any food allergies or concerns? Like, what about you?
No.
No, you
No.
no. Anyone? IBS?
No. Okay.
That's the lightest.
Any vegans?
No.
No. Okay. All right. Sorry, just wondered.
So, what's the next move, guys? Take the ring back to the lady?
No, we're done with her.
Yeah, we already
We're
did
done
that.
Oh, okay.
She's
Sorry, my bad.
Just kind of need to get the amulet so that we can get into South's castle. But I guess
Alright.
we got to go ransack his chambers first to get the map.
Yeah, we need to get the map.
I
I'm
mean-
gonna give Alana the medallion,
Okay.
and I throw the glaive. Not like throw, but like toss the glaive at Gideon.
I'll grab it.
Speaking of ransacking the bedroom, maybe we could extend that slightly and ransack a lot of rooms.
Yeah.
It's just a thought. I mean, I
Well,
don't
I
want
forgot
to
to
be
mention
greedy
something about
here.
language last time. It has 5 charges, but it doesn't regenerate charges at the beginning of the new day. Every time you kill something living, you get a charge back.
Oh, that's dirty.
That's
So it's good and bad. You could actually get a shit more charges in a day, or if you're not killing anything, you could get none.
Yeah. Ooh.
Murabo.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Bag of
Yeah.
wrath.
So
I know
Are
we
you saying I should wield this now? Bungo?
Oh.
Anybody else?
It does take attunement.
Yes, I'm saying you should.
Oh, just so you know.
No.
I got a good feeling about this.
Only if you're willing to use something from this land.
I mean, I'm gonna
That's a good
insight
point.
the chat hell out of this, out of language. I'm gonna insight it. I think
hard
it-
to read.
I think it
Real
feels
stoic.
good. Yeah, it feels
Well,
very.
I'm not gonna take the time to attune to it
Gideon.
right now.
Gideon, do what you want, but do you know what yin and yang is?
No.
I'll draw yin and yang.
Oh, yeah.
I'll
the
use like
symbol?
water illusion.
Cookies. Yeah, the cookies.
Look
Yeah.
at this. This is the light one. This is the dark one. There's a little dark in the light one. Just keep it in mind.
All right, never mind. That's different than the cookies I was thinking about.
Oh, you mean the
The
black
cookies
one?
I was thinking about, it's very definitive.
Yeah, they're really good.
There's no white on the black one and no black on the white one.
Yeah, that's exactly the opposite of like why I was bringing up.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
Hey, look, Bones. I don't mean to sound real weird, but I'm gonna go stand right next to Bones, like shoulder to shoulder.
I'm looking at him with my other eye.
And
I'm
I'm
here
gonna-
and listening. You talk to me if you need me. I'll just gotta grab
Going.
something.
No, I'm just gonna place my feet down, kind of in a similar stance as his.
Yeah. He's kind of pigeon-toed, so his feet kind of
Okay.
go in a little bit.
They ankle it.
Yeah.
Well, that makes sense because I mean I wasn't gonna use the word half breed, but I don't. You're something like that, right?
Yeah. No.
No, you're
No.
full.
Yeah.
You're
Do I
full
not
health.
look full to you?
I'll be
told me
honest.
that my whole life.
Maybe this is just from where I grew up, but I was under the impression there's no such thing as a full-blooded elf anymore. That they've actually all been kind of intermingled with humans now.
I think your parents are probably racist.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. That's
I'm sorry to tell you that.
yeah. No, you're not the first. I get
Oh.
it. All right. Either way, I'm gonna size up your shoes, your footprint, and take a mean guess on your weight. I guess.
Go lighter.
What? Really?
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna pick them up.
Like
Yeah.
by my waist, you're like,
Yeah,
"Ooh,
yeah.
big boy."
No, by your armpits.
yeah. But you're a
No.
little shorter than me, so you're like,
Yeah. Yes.
no.
I won't really aggressively figure that out. But I'm sorry. Do you want me to roll on something for that?
No, your passive
Or-
insight will tell you. You're
All right,
pretty
passive
close.
insights 20.
Yeah, you're good. You can guess his weight within a few pounds.
Okay.
He's like, 120-ish. You're a little lighter.
Does he look like he could hold a few more pounds on him before he's encumbered?
He looks like he could hold a good bit more.
All right, that's perfect. I'm gonna look, Bones. I got something for you. I really thought it would be up your alley. And I'm gonna take out my book on secret doors and passages. It's a bad poetry collection. Here, I thought you might like that. And actually, you know what? Here's another one called The Spectre of the Black Rose. This one's actually kind of a local history. I think you might really enjoy that.
All right.
Is
And
this what
then,
we're doing now? We're doing books? Don't we got places to be?
Yeah. What? Do you want a book?
Yes,
No, I
okay,
don't
wait,
want a fucking book.
Exchange books later. Let's head to his quarters.
All right. Look, I just was trying to get 2 pounds off me, so thank you.
Oh,
Here,
you're welcome.
give me
The other
2
book,
pounds. Give me 2
All right.
pounds.
All right. You can have one. Not that one. You're not getting that one. Ooh. Yeah, you're not getting the smut book. That one's fine. All right, I tell you what. I'm gonna give you this. This is a bag of flour. Be very careful with it.
I'm
I
gonna
might need
just
it,
throw it to the fucking side and walk.
No. All right. I'm picking it up. Never mind. I'm gonna follow him. I'm gonna pick up my bag of flour. I could see that my front-loaded planning is not appreciated, and that sometimes, Mister, I have a big stick with a sword on the end of it, has to like go do stick sword things.
Hey,
So, all right, fine.
no offense, bud. I just want to get. This is
Gideon's right.
this is
Let's
fucked,
go.
man. We tried to do
right,
something. I tried to do something that I thought would benefit the group, and now it's come back. It's fucked us, and I
Water under the
just
bridge.
want to move on.
He's
We
right.
took
Gideon's
care of it.
right. Let's go.
We took care of it, man. All right, we'll keep going.
I'm gonna start going to the quarters.
I have a
Right out.
I follow.
quick actual DM question. So we leveled up, but like,
Yeah,
spell
you
slot-
didn't. Yeah, you
I
haven't
didn't-
taken a long rest. I just wanted.
Okay.
Yep,
Alright.
you're still where you're at as far as technically. I don't. Unless you guys do something crazy, you'll probably get a long rest before a fight. That's why I just said go ahead and take your long rest. But technically, you don't have your
Okay.
spell slots left. Like, I guess I
Okay.
shouldn't assume that because who knows? You guys might go pick a fight. But
Who knows?
Yeah, with this group, you never know.
Thank
fight?
so as
So
you
we
guys
go-
head out.
Yeah, so we go towards the door.
Okay, yep. As you guys go out, you get to the door. It's immaculate, like oak door, iron bound, with a big lock, kind of a complicated, extremely complicated lock on it. Though you do have a key. Actually, I think you already unlocked it, and then decided to go into the throne room, if I'm not mistaken. But either way, you find the key that was given to you does fit this lock, and as you twist it, it turns 360 degrees, and you just hear like 3 or 4 locks unlatch as you twist it. Yeah, as you peel open the door, you notice that this is a lavishly decorated room. Though again, like everything in this place, it's all kind of old, but it is extremely, it's ostentatious with overt displays of wealth. There is a on the grand bed. Above this bed, there's a an oval-shaped framed picture. There's also a very large chest over here. And then over here, something catches your eye. It looks like a hilt of a sword sticking out of some thing. You see this like red stone. I don't know what I call it, like a plinth maybe. And sticking out of this red stone is a handle of a blade. And that's over here. The chest, the large chest is over here. The bed is here with an oval shaped like portrait above it.
All right. Before everyone gets too curious, I'm going to do a quick trap check around, I mean, kind of the whole perimeter of the room, but like focusing on the points of interest.
And what are you looking for?
I'm looking for traps.
You can give me a roll. I mean, obviously your
Perception. Okay.
your passive will.
I will say 26 for active,
You don't see any traps.
which is one less than my effing passive. All
Well,
right.
I actually listened to what's his name? I forget his name. Whoever's that guy, and he said like you can never get lower than your passive. Your passive tells you what you've already perceived, and so if you roll lower than your passive, you still get your passive. You know, or
That's
better
fine.
yet, I should just explain everything that a 25 sees, and then you can roll to see if you see more, kind of, or whatever.
Yeah.
So
Awesome. Thank you. I will lean more into that so as not to do this again.
no, that's good. It's good.
Can Bungo look at the
I'm gonna-
portrait above the bed?
Yes, you can. You see that there's a framed picture of what appears to be an interesting figure. Pale, not even pale, kind of like grayish skin. Wears fine clothing, darks and dark golds and purples. He's got a stern but noble visage. The woman in the picture that's with him looks familiar, though slightly different. It takes you a second, but you realize you're looking upon Lady Lucy. But Lady Lucy, her skin is flush with color in these pictures, and her clothing isn't quite as, you know, it's more of a purplish. Basically, you can see here in this picture, she appears to be alive, where it's very clear that she isn't now. And they're kind of posed together, right? This is a painting, but they're standing next to each other with one with his arm around the other. And it says above it, "My lord, my count."
I'm gonna cast detect magic.
So, as you sweep the room, the hilt, oh no, the chest is down here. I'm sorry. Anyways, the hilt of that sword glows extremely strong. Like it is a beacon of light. As it glows this light, faint blue. Normally, this is like a pulsating.
I'll just point it out and be like, that handle is extremely magical. You guys would see the eye on the side of his head too. It's like hidden behind the hair, but you can see like light just like glowing from behind the hair. And the chest, was the chest magical as well?
The chest was not magical.
Not magical. Okay.
I'm going to take a quick look at the chest. Is it locked? Let's
It
go
does
ahead.
not appear to be.
It's not.
You would imagine that the lock, the lock you had to get through to get into this room was. Who's our rogue here? Oh, well, of course, you know. So, yeah, that was like a master class. You could just tell by the clicking sounds as it went. Like that was a very, very complex.
Yeah, you
lock.
mentioned it was like one key, but sounded probably like 4 individual bolt mechanisms. So yeah,
you would imagine picking that would be very hard. And so you would imagine that, you wouldn't think anybody would get in here.
Hey, Bones, can I keep that key, by the way?
Yeah, sure.
The one we used to get in this. All right, just for, I mean, it's a piece of art. Yeah.
Did that picture pop up for you guys? I just didn't check.
It did. It did.
Okay.
Yeah, with Dracula and
hot lady.
Yeah, Dracula and hot. I'm sorry, what was her name again?
Goth mommy.
Yeah, yeah. Big, goth. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Goth titty.
Yeah,
I know exactly what. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying. I know what's
We're
in your
all
search history. That's how good my insight is.
Yeah.
Guys, this chest is open. If anyone wants to take, all right, fuck it, I'll open it.
Rummage through it. Let's find. I need a new
Yeah.
cape.
As you open it up, you see that there is a massive pile of silver. The silver that is from this land. There's again, if you had to get, if you had to estimate, you'd say probably 10,000 silver pieces. There is a beautiful what's the word where it's got like the different color? I forget the word of it now. Like
Iridescent.
yeah, kind of where like it's an opal, or I'm sorry, a pearl. But yeah, it's got that like green blue sheen when you hold
Like oil slick thing.
Yes, exactly,
yeah,
exactly. And it's beautiful. It's probably this big. The pearl is.
Whoa.
It's sitting right on top, and there is 2 potion vials as well.
All right.
Oh. I think we could probably take all this silver.
So that would be 100 pounds.
Oh,
Yeah,
easily.
we filled our silver with bag of holding last time, right?
Yeah, you guys filled that up. I thought last time. Bag of holding.
Oh,
on
that's
I don't think we filled
right.
it up all the way, but we.
That's
But
right.
pretty
that's right,
much.
with the chest.
Who's taking who's got?
Or no, the chest was Timmy's game. What am I thinking about?
Well, no, there was a bunch. You found that treasury kind of, and you
Yeah,
took
yeah,
gold, didn't you? Like you kept
Yeah,
some
we took
silver.
it. Yeah, it was a bunch
who wrote
of.
that
there was-
down? Somebody should.
I can say,
I,
oh yeah,
I'm hoping
that's
it was
right.
bones in the
I've
bag.
got it. 2,000 gold and 200 silver. So yeah, we're full on that. So the bag is
All right.
full. I just don't have it written down in the bag on D&D Beyond because.
Well, someone take that iridescent pearl the size of a Scottish game ball, and we got 2 potions. Might as well pick them up. I'm sure Bungo can figure them out at
Yeah.
some point.
Yeah. So
Oh, sorry. One last thing. Huge thing I forgot. Goddamn. The whole reason you guys, well, one of the reasons you went in there. On this wall over here is a massive, like, bas relief
yeah.
map. So it's been carved, textured, massive map showing a land of some sort. A continent that doesn't hold any doesn't seem familiar to you at all. However, as you scan, it is kind of labeled, like, with the countries that are within this continent. None of the names ring any bell, except down towards the bottom you see the land of Scythicus. So I'm going to go ahead and
Oh
show you guys this real quick.
Funky Town.
I'd like to actively attempt to commit this to memory until I get the chance to sketch it later when just before I do some reading and then I have some personal time.
Yep.
Just for
Hold
me.
on one second here. Let me drop this.
Meanwhile, Bungo is trying to puzzle out how we're going to be able to take this map down and carry it with us.
Oh, you can't. Yeah. Okay, I got you. It was a joke. All right. I was like, oh no, you can't. I mean,
Is it?
could-
I have a question. Is it made in a way where we could do like a rubbing of the map onto paper?
Yeah.
I think that's what
yeah, you
a
could.
lot of us think.
Okay.
You could, if you have enough paper.
Right.
You'd have
which,
to have a lot of paper and chalk or charcoal.
or something.
He has keen mind. He can memorize this map for a month without seeing it again. So
Right.
here's
Yeah.
what it looks
Now,
like.
and I also have chalk and charcoal, but I think it's just going to be easier for me to try to translate this into a 2-dimensional relief map where, you know what I mean, where every 10 meters I'll do a different band.
Mm-hmm.
But for now, I do see this.
Do any of the tables have a liner?
Like a paper liner.
Yeah, like you put over a table.
Right. No, so anything that would be like that, they definitely do have like cloth, but it wouldn't be paper. It'd be like, red cloth that goes over their
Hard to
dining
work
table. Yeah.
This is like a collect 'em all land.
And is there anything on the map that would indicate that the borders are the fog?
So you have a map to Scythicus, and it does look like it lines up with
Okay.
when you
So we
guys.
could infer the rest of these are probably. I mean,
You can
I'm
infer,
making
yep,
up something,
anything
but
you
yeah.
want.
Yeah. Okay. Cardicus. Have we heard that before? I feel like we've heard Cardicus before. Maybe I'm just
I
tripping.
don't think you guys have heard any of these names.
Except for Barovia, right?
I don't even know if they told you. Maybe. Yeah, I think he
I
might.
think they said Barovia.
Yeah. I think he did
so.
say Barovia. Yeah. I think
Yeah.
you did.
Okay, interesting. Dark. Shadow Rift? Fuck.
I mean,
What is
even
that?
I'm looking at all of them like Lamortia, like
Yeah.
Dude, you don't even know.
Dimensionally.
Yeah. I
Like
love the domains.
there's
Nvidia?
so many.
Like the computer.
Yeah. Mordant, like so good. Uslalav.
I would say Ustalav sounds like a Russian ass place.
Yeah, like it's all really good. I
Nova
love it.
Vasa. I love Nova
Hey,
Vasa.
run.
Oh yeah.
Let's
Nova
find
Vasa.
our
Mordia
way
is probably
back.
the best. Mordia is probably the best name. Mordia. That sounds evil.
Yeah, it does. All right.
Oh,
But that'll be on the
Nvidia's in
side
there.
there. Yeah,
Hmm?
it is. Yeah, exactly. If
Yeah.
if the computer would have taken it from them, I think this has been around longer
I
than.
think you're
I,
right.
I think it has. Yeah.
Like it was in video, and they were like, "What if we just say N?"
Yeah.
Like
Dun,
no
dun,
vowel in
dun.
front of it. Everyone's just got to be like Nvidia. Nvidia.
Nvidia?
All right. I feel really, really great about all this. Who's
Yeah.
gonna fuck with that sword handle? And not it.
Oh, what school of magic was it giving off?
So it definitely gives off enchantment.
Okay.
Alteration, enchantment, evocation.
Okay. Interesting. Can I go up and see if I can find anything that would look like a magical sort of trap, like a glyph that's set to explode or something? Because no one's touched the sword yet, right?
Yep. So your detect magic would probably have picked up.
Oh, it would pick that out.
Like
Right.
You'd
Okay.
be able to. You would definitely be able to tell the difference between a glyph and the magic item
And then,
itself
okay.
using detect
I'll go up
magic.
and grab it then.
See, it's glowing red.
No, it was
it-
glowing blue when he went into him because that's
Yeah.
like what detect magic. So as you grab the hilt, you feel like a warmth,
Hmm.
but not like hot, not like a fire. Like when you put your hand, if it's chilly, but you put your hand in like a sunbeam, you can feel the
Yeah.
warmth of the sun on your hand. That's kind of what it feels like when you grab it.
I'll try and pull it out, I guess.
As you pull it out, you see that as the blade comes out, you see it's nothing but a blade of pure radiant energy, as if the sun itself has been captured into the blade. And as you pull the sword out, you see the window crack through the wall. You see a ray of sunlight come through as you pull it out.
It's like
Oh,
some kind of light
A
sword.
saber made of light.
It's like a laser sword.
Yeah, like a bright saber. You're so close.
All right, Damien, take one more inspiration, but
I can only have one at a time.
I can't give you any more.
Bungo?
It feels like the weight of it is the weight of the hilt. It's a long sword, but the weight of it is the weight of
just goes like this. Yeah.
Hey, watch it.
Do,
I mean, my melee weapons that I have are.
can you tell me what it is?
Oh, you want to know what it is? I thought you were the best fighter in the party. Let's.
I mean, I don't know if I want it yet, but
Hey, DM.
Yeah.
While it's going on, I'm still looking at the map.
Yep.
I want to talk to my patron if there's anything they'd like me to learn while looking at this.
The best donuts come from Karsakov.
travel to
Give me-
Barovia.
Give me
Go
1
in the-
second. I will
Yeah,
let you know
yeah.
what he says. I'm gonna make
Please.
sure that I do that right. Give me
It's
just
a really great voiced card. Yeah. Don't buy
And the camera pans back to Bungo.
I'll take a minute to. If we're gonna be in this room for a few minutes, I'll take a
Can
minute.
we short rest in here? I mean, I'm asking the party. I know we probably can.
Dude, we could
but
long
want
rest and
to?
close the door and lock it.
I mean, I'm all for it. Whatever. Everyone deserves some rest, but I kind of want to like raid. the
Well, my
kitchen.
thinking is this is probably going to be the safest place. So if we sleep, then we can raid on our way out as we're leaving.
Not a
you-
bad idea. Can we lock the door from the inside?
Oh yeah.
I'll tell you what, Bones. I'll let you use this key that you gave to me, which is now legally speaking mine. But I'll let you use this if you want to lock us in here.
It's like one of those like paranoid like tweakers. He's got like with the crazy locks. It's got the wood that's like pushed over. Yeah. No. So Alana. So as you were looking at that, you grab the blade of shadow spawn, and you kind of reach out to your patron, looking to see, and as you open your eyes, you see the borders on the map begin to fade, and the names begin to fade. And as all the borders fade and all the names fade across the center of the map, you see Darkon covers all of the map.
Well, that's fun.
Did you see all this fucking silver over here?
Oh, what? Didn't we get enough stuff from the last stop? I try to shake off what I just saw and look around.
If we do choose to rest here, we can double bag it, and I can cast Tiny Hut inside the room, so we're locked in the room and in the magical bubble.
Sure.
Is that what you guys are doing?
Oh, did we see the controls for how to move this thing as well? The city or the?
You don't see anything overt.
Oh,
The only
nothing
thing
that-
the only thing that you see that you don't really know what it is that plinth, the thing that the sword was
The
put
sword
into,
was
or
in.
like that's the only thing that seems like everything else looks like things you know.
Okay.
So
Any idea what that thing was made of? Like that? Is it?
give me
the
if
talent?
anybody's like looking at it. Wait, what thing?
The
the
thing that
flint
was
thing or
holding the
yeah.
plank. What? I'm not sure what you were
It
calling
looks
it.
like
but
a
the-
type of stone, but go ahead. Anybody can make like a nature or probably nature, right? I'd imagine
Okay.
to understand what kind of
Give
stone
it a
that is.
shot. Ooh, that's net one for 4.
I got a 16. Half bad.
With the 16, it doesn't look like anything that you've it looks like stone, a rock of some sort, or a mineral of some sort, but
But
It
I couldn't
doesn't-
identify what kind.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I tell him that. I tell him that. I'm like, that looks like a rock or a
Like a
stone
rock
or a
to me.
mineral of some sort.
what it looks like actually is somewhat like what the blade of the glaive you found looks like is made out of.
Interesting.
Someone can give me a medicine check as well. I know that sounds weird, but if somebody has medicine, you can make a medicine check.
All right. It
And
looks
Argus
enough.
make all of them.
16.
9, 16. Probably with a 16, you're looking at the blade again, you're looking at that, and you're like, those kind of look similar, right? So you start looking at the blade, which is a little bit more clean, a little bit more easy to kind of, you put some light behind it and look at it, and you're like, man, that looks familiar, and you kind of smell it a little bit, even kind of a copperish taste, and it kind of hits you. That looks like blood,
Like
crystallized.
Ew, I
Blood.
spit out real quick.
And then you realize that you think that's probably what that is made out of. Actually, it's not stone, but it doesn't look but you can just tell that plasma look almost when you get close, but it's hardened as if the blood has been
kind of-
crystallized.
Some kind of like scabby stone, like a stone scab.
Hemostone.
Hemostome. Hemostomen.
Hemostome. Yeah, he's got a hematoma.
Guy
He's
just
got a
stone.
hematoma.
Fuck.
So that's what it
Ugh.
looks like.
I mean, I feel like I want to take some of it, but I got no use. I don't want to carry it. I want nothing to do with breaking it off.
Are you
Man,
guys
why are you licking that?
Never mind. It tastes like patties.
Is this something we should be
Look, you
concerned
already-
about, Ren? Should we leave this glaive here?
No, you should definitely take that glaive with you. I got good vibes with that glaive. You know what I'm saying? You should name it,
Are you guys gonna
or
try to rest
or
here?
call it by its name.
Try what?
Try to
I
rest
don't
here?
know if resting in this like teleporting House of Doom is like the best course of action, guys. I'd almost feel more comfortable resting outside than the tiny hut. Like, what if we wake up and we're in like not Sithicus anymore? We're starting.
Well,
How
It
much
could be a
worse
good
could it be?
thing, but
How much? Well, like, come on. We're trying to get home. Like, at this point, who cares where we end up? It won't be here, or it
Can
will
I-
be, right?
Can I look at the map again? I want to look and see if, like, if there's like depressions on the map, or I'm trying to see if the map is how this thing moves. If there's some way where you like use the map to tell it where to go, if that makes sense.
Yeah. You don't see anything like that. Yeah. There appears to be no. Nothing that's beyond
Right.
the topographical.
Right.
Things
I
you
don't see any like
around.
wear or tear where like locations on the map have been touched a lot, anything like that.
No.
I'm concerned that this place appears to be an island, and given the design of it, are we to assume that the edges of this island are the mist? Because clearly we did not take a boat to get here.
Yeah. I would.
So it's just like a mist-locked land.
Like an island of dread.
Yeah. Oh, you took the words right out of my mouth. I changed my mind. You can have one more inspiration, Damien, but that's it. No more.
Okay.
it's a legendary
Last one.
inspiration.
Well, no,
So, yeah, gave him
Ren,
an outlet.
Ren
We-
though. There's
we
a
get a
separate
short-
island.
A short rest
On
out
the
of
map.
this. I mean, I
I mean,
haven't
we
been
would know
doing
in the news for
anything.
At least an hour,
We have
right?
to make an intentional decision to do that, right? Like, so.
I say we short rest at least right now. Just everyone get a short rest. We with all the stuff we've been doing, I think it's reasonable to say we got a short rest, or take a short rest in that time.
Are you guys taking a short rest? You gotta let me know.
I say yes.
Yeah.
I say yes.
Approved.
Okay, short rest.
Okay.
All right.
I'm gonna roll some.
Fungo
dice.
hates it.
Short rest goes by uneventfully. Are you doing anything during that short rest? Particular?
I would
Rolling
like
hit dice.
You can definitely do that.
All right. 7. So I was
Bungo would like to ritual cast identify on the pearl, the potions, and the two rings, the two platinum rings that we found on the brass keep. The one with one had an emerald, one had a ruby.
What was the amulet thing that Bones gave me again?
That's the amulet to get into the.
Oh no, it was an amulet of or no, that was a periapt of health.
Oh,
Is that what
oh.
you gave me?
They
The
gave
other
me
No, I gave the period of health. I thought to
Gideon.
get there,
Yep.
and I took the Carver amulet.
Yeah, and then the amulet we just got was the one.
Oh, you gave to Alana
Yeah,
then. Is
and
that
I
the
gave
one?
that
Okay,
one to
that's the amulet you guys need to get into it was a personal item of sauce that was given to the Baron that allows them
Yeah.
to
That's our
Yeah, so
take
that's-
it into the castle or whatever.
Big
Okay.
show.
You do see
I'm
one more
gonna-
thing I'll say about the hilt of the blade before, and I'll let you identify it. There's a name carved into it or like etched into it, Sergei Vonzerovich. So as you cast your spells and whatnot, or your thing, you check out your magic items. That pearl is holds great power. It's a pearl of power,
Nice.
which I think allows you to recall spells. The potion is a potion of greater healing and a potion of speed.
Nice.
The rings are not magical; they're just expensive. What else was there? The sword, the hilt, and the sword and the.
It was the sword.
Okay, this is a unique item. It basically creates a rift to the outer planes, the radiant outer planes, and it's a blade of pure radiant energy.
It's a Dawnbreaker.
Nicknamed the Sun Sword. It does. Anybody with history can make a history check, though it's at disadvantage for this. That is very, very hard.
Not me.
Go for it, Red.
12.
Nope. None of you don't know anything about this. However, here you go. This is item blah 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 blah. It appears as a hilt, so it's usually, but as a bonus action, you can make the blade, spring forth or deactivate it. While the blade exists, the magical longsword has a finesse property. If you are proficient with short swords or long swords, you are proficient with this. You gain a +2 to attack and damage rolls made with this weapon, which deals radiant damage instead of slashing damage. When you hit with an undead, the target takes an extra 1d8 radiant. The sword's luminous blade emits bright light in a 15-foot radius. I'll give you guys this stuff. You don't have to write it down. An additional 15-foot of dim light. This light is sunlight. While the blade persists, you can use an action to expand or reduce its radius of bright and dim light by 5 feet to a maximum of 30 feet each, or minimum of 10 feet each. It's versatile. It's finesse, so it's 1d8, but it's radiant +2. However, you do sense a sentience in this blade when you cast it. You don't know much more about it, but there's something with a will within the blade.
Attune to find out.
That's a juicy fucking item.
Yeah, guys, it just kind of lights up the room. It's like a sword, like a long sword that lights up the room.
Basically a flashlight. Basically, just a torch, really.
I mean, those glaives look really cool.
I'm gonna passive vibe check him and just know he's clearly being sarcastic, and no one else gets it.
We should move magic items, like resort magic items, while we're doing the rest.
Agreed.
I have a couple that I have to get rid of.
Look, that blade, I was not expecting that to be even usable by me, but it has a property that would allow me to use it. So I'll put my hat in that ring. However, my goal, especially currently, and maybe for the rest of my life, is to kind of stay back and let you folk go up and get closer. So I do think it's more valuable in someone else's hands, but know that when you don't want it, I do.
Well, who doesn't have something like that? Like Gideon is probably going to take the glaive. Who knows?
Actually, you see Gideon while you're talking about this, like looking at Languish and like putting his pole axe he has been using to the ground.
Yes. Fuck yes.
My only melee weapon, which I intend to use to end Lord Soft poetic justice, is Captain Drake's dagger. Captain Drake's +1 to dagger.
Yeah, in the middle of my 2 minutes, I say, "Fuck that guy."
Yeah.
I have a decent sword already, and I'm not really close line anyways.
Alana?
Alana, do you have a good sword?
I would recommend that I don't touch that thing. Thanks.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah, you kind of like the opposite.
You feel Shadow
right?
Spawn humming in its scabbard.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Like you are a shadow blade welder, right? And I believe we've seen that more than once.
Yeah.
So,
You've actually
yeah,
seen what her blade looks like. Almost looks like the antithesis or the opposite. Like it is a
Yeah.
blade made of shadow. This is a blade made of light.
yeah.
But when I put them together, I become the. Just kidding.
It's like a blade of
You mean
nothing.
the end thing I
It's
just
like
It's like an anime moment of.
He's got gold hair sticking up.
Yeah.
Some Darth Maul staff with like one on dark, one on light.
Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just Scotch tape holding them together.
Speaking of yin and yang, dual wielding.
Yeah.
So
Don't ever cross the streams. Don't touch them.
so it sounds like it's to us three second level people.
Yeah.
The second wave of battle. Guys, I was just joshing around when I said it was a flashlight. It's pretty powerful item, and if we encounter anything that's undead or whatnot, it has the potential to be really a boon to our party. So
I'm here. You guys can
if
hear
we
you.
take it, like the person that has it kind of has a responsibility to use it to maximum advantage for the rest of us too. I'd say just putting that out there. Be like, this isn't like something we want to tuck away in someone's backpack.
100% agreed. I can tell you, I would absolutely love to equip that and keep it as my active melee weapon. But like I said, I prefer currently to stick to ranged. However,
I think whoever gets it needs to have their head on right. And I think there's only one of us that actually does.
Oh, we just killed him. Yeah,
me?
No, not
Me?
you.
Jesus.
Well,
You're
I'm
talking
not.
about yourself, Gideon.
I don't mean it rudely. I'm just saying Bungo's got us out of shit that none of us, and I'll look to everybody but Bungo, could get us out of.
No, I agree. I'll agree with that. Let me put it out there. Even if I were to take it, I would have to give up, most likely, my boots of striding and springing. I've yet to even use them.
Oh.
I do think that they're very valuable. I think they're great on my feet. The only other, I mean, if anyone else has open slots, it could be good for someone who needs to get to a strategic point, but so far I've yet to use it. What do you think? Are we thinking Bungo takes the sun
Yeah.
sword?
I think it's you or Bungo.
I agree. And my only hesitance to Ren having it, and I understand that you can use it and all that, is if you actually will. And the right way. No offense, brother.
I understand totally. I'm well, I'm not a lover. I'm a reader, not a fighter. And but one of the things I can tell you is that I will not use this to fight. I will only use it to get behind people and then just like activate it on their back. And I can't tell you that's going to happen every encounter, you know.
Yeah.
So I totally understand it. However,
and Bungo could possibly do that, well, parlaying.
I think as cool as it is, my power isn't strength of arms, and I might be best used, casting in the back, and I can also do damage the same sword as this thing. Like it looks like that damage looks like pure light, like almost like it's a radiant light, something like that. And I have something similar that I can use in my spells, and so this would spread out that power amongst the party. For what that's worth.
I'll follow Bungo's lead.
all right, I'll take it. Who wants my boots?
Yeah.
Striding and springing.
I also have a necklace of water breathing that I'm not attuned to anymore, and the staff of the python.
Oh wait, staff of the python?
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty cool.
Take it.
Well, is that pro? The pro does require attunement.
What was the I'm sorry. What was the abilities of that pearl again?
You get to regain an expended spell slot up to level 3. So it's like having an extra spell slot.
I wouldn't mind having that, but
For the power. For the power.
girls gotta have their shiny bits.
Pinches of power.
Extra smite.
Mm.
Or extra fireball.
That's true too. That is true too.
I'll take the boots.
I think that's smart.
Like a gummy bear. Let's see here. We also have potion of speed and potion of greater healing. Up for grabs.
I don't have any healing potions currently.
I don't either, but I have healing spells. I mean,
That's true. I have healing words, so.
I mean, I think.
Do you have any healing, Ren or Gideon?
Yes.
He's got the wand.
So I've got the wand.
Gideon, what do you have?
Endurance. Like none other.
Give him the healing potion at least.
Yeah, you can pour that down my throat if I'm dead.
If I may suggest, I think.
Speed potion.
I'm sorry.
I was say I'd say Ren takes the speed potion.
Does that just give haste or is it just quickness?
I don't remember. I just know he's good at being fast.
I mean, as much as I love that, I think when it comes down to it, it's going to turn into me administering it to a frontliner at a cool point.
Yeah,
Which
it
I'm
hates
also
for a minute.
I'm
Needs
okay
no
with doing
concentration.
that, but I think that I can be quick, but giving Gideon or Alana that bump is going to be more effective, I think.
We could also just give it to Memnock and he could deliver it to someone.
That's a great point.
Mm-hmm. We could do that.
Yeah. All right. How about you hang on to the speed for now, and then Memnock can play.
Total imagery here is drone drop potions. Just
Yeah.
Love it. Love
Hey,
it.
what did you take there, Bones, that you have to attune to that you're putting down 2 items?
The Lucas's haunting band that he gave me last session, that spectral ring.
Oh,
the wizard he gave me.
Yeah.
And then I'm attuning to the mind shielding ring, so I gotta lose the necklace and the staff.
I'll take the staff from you.
Go for it. Take it. Staff of the Python is what it's called.
Are you guys so are you sorry, never mind. I'll let you finish.
No. I think we were just.
No, finished. Yeah. I was gonna ask a question about
retroactively-
attunement, but if you're trading magic items, you might not know yet. I just basically want to know what everybody's attuned to.
Oh.
But if you're still
Yeah.
figuring that out, then
So Ren is taking the Sun Sword. Alana is taking the Pearl. Gideon is taking
boots.
the boots and the glaive.
Glaive.
Bungo's taking the staff of the Python from Bones.
Okay.
And Bones was taking the new wedding band, the Ring of
Yeah,
Bones.
I just have. I have now the mind shielding ring, the ring of the ram, and Lucas's.
That's
ring
what
that
you're
he gave
attuned
me.
to? Oh, that's awesome that you're attuned to 3 fucking rings.
3 rings.
I think that's
yeah.
badass, actually.
Yeah. He's got like 2 on one hand, and then.
Dude, I love the idea of somebody having like 10 or 12, because you can put more than one ring.
Yeah, more than one
Magic
ring
rings on their hands, and then attuned to 3 at a time, and just switched them out.
Yeah, I
Uh,
like that. Plus, it's very Sorlockian.
Yo, it's
you
very
know?
Sorlock.
It is.
Very
I was going through it, and I was like, "What do I want?"
Really, just in general,
Three
just a
rings.
deal maker. Gideon, what are you attuned to?
So I'm attuned to the boots of striding and springing now. And after this short rest, it will be languish.
Okay. Okay. And Ren?
Yeah, I've got the wand of healing.
Yep.
The holy emblem of Timora, and the Sunblade,
Okay.
which I'm currently using stock Sunblade.
Well, I don't like, out of character, I don't like that our thief has these holy weapons because I just have a feeling that he'll sell it out.
In my defense, the Holy Emblem of Timora has been so good to me. I'm basically a Timorian now, or a Timoranite.
I love
I don't know anything about the religion, but I am sold. I have faith in her. And right now, it looks like a cat, so I think Timora is a cat.
Plot twist: he attunes the sword and gains like a level of paladin.
Oh shit!
I
I like take my oath for Timora, and I just like cat
Just
armor.
all the
I
things
don't-
together just combines to like holy.
I don't know
warrior.
anything about Timora, so I just like get cat emblems.
the Kiss Army. So I attune to the Amulet of Carver's Resilience.
Okay.
The Signet of Hammerfell. And Staff of the Python, because flavor.
Okay.
I wanted that before. I've been coveting the Ring of the Ram and the Staff of the Python the entire campaign.
Ring of the Ram's badass.
I know,
Dude, you
I
killed the
love
Baron
Ring
with
of
it.
the Ram. Yeah, I know.
And
Alana,
not
what are you
to,
attuned to?
not to pee on bones, but the Ring of the Ram will seem pretty cool on a little person.
I could
Bungo.
switch. I'm willing to switch. I'm not tied to the Ring of the Ram.
Yeah, just saying, it'd be funny.
I'll tell you what to do.
Hey, if you want it, I'm not tied to it.
I got Snake now.
That's true.
Alana, what are you attuned to?
So it's called Pearl of Power, right? It's the
Yeah,
pearl.
Pearl Path. Yeah, you should be able to find it in the.
Yep, I'm just trying to look it up. So that's what I have.
Okay.
Just a
Yep.
power.
Is that the only thing you're attuned to?
That's the only other thing that I've got. I have the amulet for the castle, but that's just a item.
Okay.
Here, take my necklace of water breathing. Just
I,
let you breathe water.
I only have one other thing I can work with, so
Oh, I'm just saying, if you don't get anything else that you want to
I mean,
fill,
I was already holding on to that before. I'd rather not have that.
Alright. It's just sitting here in my bag, useless.
It was just sitting in mine too.
Oh, yeah. Gideon, do you have an open spot?
Yeah, I'll take it. No, I don't fucking want that shit. I can fucking swim. Jesus.
Can you breathe water though?
No,
So it would be helpful.
possibly.
Whatever. I think we're set then, right? Is everyone
Wait,
good?
can any of you breathe water?
Oh, the other thing that we had that we never doled out was the 3 scrolls. So we picked up Chromatic Orb, Command, and Entangle.
Oh yeah.
Who can cast those? Like, I've always been unfamiliar with the rules of scrolls.
So I think. Oh god, Damien. Sorry.
So I don't know what 5th edition D&D rules are, necessarily exact rules. For me, it has to be on your spell list. You can cast a spell higher than you can cast. You have to make a roll then. So let's say you can cast 3rd level spells. You could try to cast a scroll with the 5th level, but then you got to make the 10 plus whatever level it is spell casting check, and you can do it. But it's got to be on your list. Not anybody, and you have to be able to. Yeah, you have to be able to cast that spell.
Yeah,
at
I
least that's
think
the way
there
I-
is some exceptions for the rogue
Protection.
thief.
Oh,
but,
sure. If you have a class feature,
but I
that
am
allows
not-
you to do that. Of
I
course.
am not that kind of rogue.
Hey, Bungo,
Yo,
you said entangle?
yeah,
You know,
trips them up sort of thing.
yeah.
That's what it looks like here. Like, you see how they drew some like vines and stuff on the outside of this paper? And that's what it is.
Yeah. You know, I'll take that one.
That would kind of make a nice tattoo. Anyone
Yeah.
else think?
You're
You
fucking
look
right.
good.
You're right. And when we're back in Faerun and breathing fresh O2 and getting plenty of sunshine on the Sword Coast, I would gladly get that tattoo. Actually, I'll even say I'll get a matching tattoo with you, Ren. But
Ooh, cool. All
Hey,
right.
you heard it. We'll hold you
All
to
right.
your word.
I feel like that will make me a lot cooler too. But can we do it somewhere where I can like hide it if I need to? It's just my folks are real weird about it.
It's a
I'd
rite of
go for
passage.
the small of your back, Brad.
Yeah, my folks never look back there.
That's right.
All right, scroll of entangle. I'm adding that.
I'm also writing down a note to get a tattoo of the small of my back that looks like vines in a cool, twisted fashion.
With Gideon.
I'm gonna
With
While we're-
Gideon.
while we're standing in the room, just like hanging out, I'm gonna use the ghostly presence and make an illusory image of myself.
Okay.
Just like appear in the middle of the room. Wow.
Yeah. It looks very much like you. Like it's very hard to distinguish it from you and yeah.
But I can still see bones, right?
Yeah.
Now I just see two of them.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And he can make like the thing will run off and like distract, can like be used as a distraction.
So guys, I can use command, but I can't use chromatic orb without risking. It
I can use
failing.
chromatic orb.
Yeah, I was just gonna say my reading tells me that bones may be able to.
Yeah, I
I
can
could,
grab it.
I could too, but I
You
don't.
you take it then.
No, I
You got
don't
less
think
stats
it
than
will
I do.
be
Here's the thing.
useful for me.
I know what you're saying, like, because you are primarily gonna use that glaive, but instead of having to rely on like javelin or whatever else you've got for a ranged
You
weapon,
needed
got-
to do something ranged,
I've
yeah.
got,
When you
I've got stuff.
all right.
Okay.
Well,
I'll
hey
take
then, yeah, bones. Shred that paper, brother.
Yeah.
Along
Sorry
with
if I see like I'm really energized, that's because I've got the job, bros.
Alana, can you use this command scroll, or should I take it?
Command. I mean, yeah, I'd be able to use it. Sure.
That could be interesting. She's lighter on slots than you, I assume.
Oh,
Yeah.
correct. Yeah, I'm a little bit limited in what I can do overall, not with what I can.
Got that pearl now.
Yeah. Ooh. So that'll help supplement. And this, I think this is a great move. I'm glad we took the time to even out some of our boosts with our skill sets. I'm feeling pretty strong about this. Do we want to talk about any other combat strategies while we're here? Cool. I'll state mine. Ready? Focus fire. Number 1. Number 2. Sometimes don't focus fire. Happens. Usually when there's a big bag smarty pants in the back, and we need to. Sometimes we got to get to that one, but that means other people got to soak up something else, and whatever. We'll play it by ear. Number 3. Who else wants to go? Ready?
I'm still
right, I'll
focused on getting us the fuck out of here. I will
So
still
obviously,
kill
Gideon, he's
anything
go right in.
that is in our way. And I don't
All right,
want
that's good.
Okay.
Let's see, Bungo, you, me, and Bones, we hang back and we take pot shots, right?
Mhm.
Sound good?
I just want
You
to
got
let
any
know,
surprises up your sleeves there? Anything you're keeping from us?
I picked up a couple new skills recently. One allows me to move fairly great distance. Almost like you've seen me use the Misty Step trick before. This one is even further and through objects.
Hmm.
And then also, I've gotten really good at transforming people, including myself, into other types of creatures. But this is really tough. I can only do it like once a day. So, you know.
Excellent. That is good to know.
Yes.
That does bring a very interesting dynamic.
What?
I
I have a question.
think-
Bungo. Can you turn someone into like a mouse.
I think so, yeah.
Ren, I think, and we should have a conversation. Some interesting things we could do there. Just saying.
I don't really want to be a mouse.
Well, Ren, imagine this. You're a mouse. Memnock
Right.
comes up to you and picks you up. And then
Sounds
he
great.
turns invisible.
Okay.
And then he
Okay.
flies wherever we need to go.
So your possessions turn invisible with you, not other
Well, I
living
mean,
creatures that you
No, that's fine. If he wants to be a floating mouse,
Yeah, he'd be a
up in the
floating
sky, that's
mouse.
fine.
Yeah.
That's fine. Yeah. But then now you're wherever we need to be. I don't know. It's just an interesting idea.
I mean, it is a very interesting idea. It sounds horribly frightening.
Yes.
I'm
Right.
quite comfortable with my own current appendages. Oh God, you'd have a disgusting little mouse tail.
No. I would
tiny little
almost
mouse
pick up
thing.
invisible to cast it on our buddy Ren just to see him in action or not.
Look,
Or not
I
see him.
understand how the idea of look, the concept of invisibility is way easier to swallow than the concept of me turning into a mouse. However, I like where your head's at, and I'm not going to lie, it could allow me egress into situations where I'm not so good at getting in, but once I'm in there, I might be useful. So I like that. I like where your head's at.
You could,
You know,
Bunko right
brainstorm.
now with a sheepish look. Kind of like takes the dust on the ground a little bit. I can make him invisible.
You
yeah.
can.
Yeah.
All right. So we got options.
I can make us fly, or one of us fly.
So we that sounds hot though. I would like to fly. So we short rested in here, right?
Yeah.
Have we agreed that we're gonna go ransack the kitchen and whatever else might be attached to this place? But I'm really
Let's
very
do it.
kitchen centric right now. Unless also, ooh,
Might be able to kill some
library.
dogs.
library or a study, even a like a reading nook. It's got to be something, right?
Yes.
All right. Let's go. Everyone in agreement?
Yes.
Are we finished with this room?
We never found how this thing moves. It's frustrating. I don't know that we can.
I'm going
It's the only thing
to.
we didn't do in here.
Hey, DM, I'm gonna drop all of my gold and old earth silver onto the floor next to the chest and replace them just with the same number of coins, only the Sithicus silver, so they're worth more. But my weight won't change. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pick up a bunch of his gold.
Me too.
I start spreading it out like I'm handing it to Gideon. I'm like, Pat, give some of this to Bones.
All right, yeah. Let's go. Let's get out of this place.
What are you guys doing?
I'm leaving. I'm opening the door.
To
Okay.
the room door.
Yeah.
Kitchen.
Where are you going? You guys like leaving the banner or?
No,
We're
I think
gonna
we're gonna
explore.
We're ransacking.
Yeah,
I'm
we're
looking
exploring.
for. I mean, I'm taking the candles out of the dining room. I got designs.
So what are you looking for in particular? I guess like anything.
I'm looking for white wax candles, not colored, no tinted. I want clear paraffin, the cleanest
yeah.
kind of undyed wax candles as possible. Probably no more than 6, 7, 8. Also, I am looking for a kitchen. Specifically, I'm looking for measuring instruments. I don't fully know what they look like, but I've read about them. And I'm going to try to, identify them using my cookbook. But I need
Are all of you guys going together?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're
I think
I'm
so.
not leaving any member of this party alone at the moment.
Yeah, right.
Actually, as we leave the room, I would like to quickly find my way back to Ben Dabbler and lay the pole axe that I slayed him with by his side.
Good stuff.
Sounds good. You're easily able to find the candles you're looking for. There's plenty of them. And you are able to find a kitchen. What are you looking for in this? The kitchen itself, there's not like the food's all raw. There's some like, you know,
I'm looking for what I think I need to build my own like cooking kit. But really what I'm starting with is the things I've never seen before, I've only read about, and that is anything that's a measuring device, whether it's a spoon or a cup. I know I need some measuring tools. And then I may need some other utensils, spatula, pots, pans, but I want to try to assemble it into itself. I want to make it as small as possible. Um, and I'm not saying that it's necessarily a functional cooking utensils yet, but you know, uh, a man's got to start somewhere.
you are able to find all that. You know, as far as like cooking utensils and stuff, it's pretty well stocked. So you're able to find
Yeah, the
any of that
biggest thing
basic
is
stuff.
I may not know everything I'm supposed to be looking for, you know.
Well, give me insight. I guess with your insight though, you would kind of figure it out, right? Maybe give me what's cooking normally? What would you roll for cooking normally? Is that like
I honestly don't know. What
you
do you
can
guys
find whatever
think?
you're looking for. I mean,
I
with
mean,
all of
let's
you
be
guys
honest.
know what the cooking stuff is.
I rolled a 27 just with
Yeah.
reliable talent.
Yep. So you're pretty
Um,
simple to find what you're looking for.
okay, okay. And then the only other thing is, and you can deal with this offline. Any books I might find throughout the thing.
So
Obviously,
as you
if
guys
there's
are leaving the kitchen, you guys go to leave the kitchen. As you turn around, you see there's a figure standing in the doorway.
oh fuck.
Cowards! You strike down my father in his own home. As this armored figure
Oh
wearing
shit!
frost-colored plate, his face mostly bone, though his eyes glow an icy blue.
Are we
This is
rolling
the sun?
initiative?
We are absolutely rolling in this. I'm gonna move everybody over where they need to go. Hey, you guys roaming around this house. You forgot
Yeah,
about
we
all
are.
serious. You forgot about all serious roaming around.
Yes, we did.
Hold on, I'm gonna put everybody over here in the kitchen.
He was just coming down for a snack. He found his dead dad.
Should we take break after we roll initiative?
Yeah.
We can, yeah. Let me pull up initiative real quick.
Boy, look at this fucking guy.
This
What
guy
the
is
fuck?
so-
I'd like to tell him. I'd like to talk to him.
We need to get out of this.
Your father's
Oh,
dead. How do you know your father's dead? You seen his body? I don't see a body anywhere.
He knew the moment he died. He's been roaming around looking for him.
Oh, great. They're all connected like that. I like that his name reminds me of Cadaver. You know what I mean? Like I look
Yeah.
at it and I can like hear the curve, you know, in my head. Like the general consonant sounds that compose an elegant way of talking about a corpse.
Damien, can you
Okay,
just
what-
put Memnock in there? He's stuck.
Yeah, he's in there. All right. Yeah, I just didn't. Wait, what happened to him? He was in here somewhere. Where's he at?
His token wasn't there. He's
His
just
token
pinged him.
was, I thought, on top of Balden. Oh, there it is. Yep. I got you.
I was trying to get him in there. It didn't.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, I see. All right. What'd you, Lana? What'd you get for initiative?
11.
Nice. Gideon,
16.
Bungo,
Bungo. 6.
Ren.
You allow for reliable talent on initiative, right?
I don't know. I guess I've never been asked that because is it technically a skill?
I
No, I'm not
always
going to give you
considered-
reliable talent on.
Well, I think it's something you're proficient in, and you You can't
Here's
be
the thing.
proficient. In,
Gotcha.
Okay, yeah. So if I had like alert or something,
Yeah,
then
something maybe.
right,
Yeah.
then we could talk about blood from a stone. In that case, 11, sir.
11 and bones.
13. Ooh, spooky.
Okay, so it will be when we come back from break. It will be Gideon will be first
Yeah.
to act.
Fuck yeah.
Hell
All
yeah.
right.
New items, baby.
There we go. Wicked first half. I'm gonna go ahead and mute us. We'll be back in like 10-15.
awesome.
I think
Fucking awesome.
That is right. One thing I would like to say before we get started, though, is when Ren attuned to that blade, you felt
oh yeah.
a sense of, well, a sense of like righteous, not even righteous, just anger, kind of like a when somebody's wronged you. That feeling where you know, and you have a vision of a figure, or it's like you're looking down into like a large crevasse, you know, the high mountains up above you as lightning cracks. You see a old and or a old but very well made like castle, very gothic. You know, its shadows illuminated by the lightning, and you feel this sense of like being shoved and the sense of falling as you turn and you see a figure standing over you as you fall into the crevasse, and it feels like you're like looking at a memory. Doesn't feel like you're having a, you know, it feels that feeling as you're like remembering this. You can
So
also
like a memory, not like a vision of the future.
exactly, yes,
feeling.
exactly.
Yeah.
You do you what did I do with my book? Did I carry it out there? I did.
Take
So
3
one time a
years.
day you can cast haste. Also, that is revealed to you, as well as you cannot be deafened, blinded, stunned, or
Stunned?
where the hell's the
I'd
page?
like to revoke my thing to Ren the sword.
Holy shit.
Hold on.
Stunned?
I am open to giving this back up to someone who might need it more.
Super
Stunned,
revoke.
deafened,
No,
blinded,
that's
or
your-
petrified.
Petrified.
Wow.
Don't worry, Bungo. I will
No,
make this worth
Gideon.
your sacrifice.
Earn it.
I love it. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Sorry. What's up? 11 misses. He just turns slightly as your glade glances off his armor. He sees you holding his father's weapon, and you see his icy blue eyes just flare up. 12 did not hit, no. .24 does hit.
That's good.
Plus your strength +2. So you're sure? Yeah, so 5. Yeah, so 8. Yeah. No, I was just... Okay. Yeah, you spin it around and slap it across his face as he just turns and look at you. See there's like his skin is split open, though there's no blood. You feel like a sense of cold coming off of him as his armor is frosted over. His blades are frosted over. I'm going to rip your heart out. He's going to attack you. It's his turn. Oh, wait, I can do this. I forgot.
Or the second.
But I will be the successful. I will be the one. I need everybody within this to make a dexterity saving throw, please. So that's everybody but Alana, could you please make a dexterity saving throw? He actually steps here. Yep. So as he steps forward, you see he's got this blue crystal in the center of his plate mail. As he looks at you, he goes, "Argh," and that thing starts to glow as this cone of black cold kind of blasts out. Oh no, I said dexterity. It's Constitution. I apologize.
Same for me either way. It's a 20.
Okay,
20
that
total.
fails.
Not
No, I'm
a
joking. Damn. 7 fails.
22.
22 definitely succeeds.
Not the same for me. 12 with the con, but evasion?
Yeah. No, that's
Or
for
that's
dexterity.
only
I
on
thought.
dex.
Yeah.
All
So
right, well,
17 cold damage, half if you got 15 or higher.
So that's 8,
He is-
or is it 9?
yikesies.
So it'd be low. You get 8.
Yeah.
Pulls out. He actually has two swords. They look like ice shards in his hand. He is going to attack with a 21 to hit Gideon.
Can't hear you. Andy, you're muted.
Okay.
Nice.
He's going to attack again. 22 to hit.
I'd like
5.
to
Go ahead.
use my reaction for cutting words.
Nice.
So,
Then it automatically. You don't have to roll because he's 22. I think is what his AC is.
your dad didn't love you. He said so before he died.
What?
Oh my god. Wait, that hits too close to home. I'm taking
Okay, that's his
personal
turn.
psychic damage.
Bones.
You said bones?
Yep.
Okay. What is the play? What is the play? What the play? You know what? Jeez, so many ways I could go. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, I'm taking forever. I'm going to cast with my bonus action Magic Stone. Just grab whatever I can. We're in a kitchen. Is there any stones around? There might not even be stones around.
What are you casting?
Magic Stone. I just need like pebbles.
Yeah, you probably find something.
Okay. So I'll cast that. Give them to Memnock, and I'm gonna leave Memnock there. He's gonna start flying. Can I jump over this table?
Jump on it.
Yeah, like jump on it.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
then
yeah. It's just difficult terrain. Unless you want to make
Okay.
a check for it. If you don't want to make a
Okay.
check, then it's twice the movement to move 10 feet to get up on it.
20, 25, 30. That's good enough. And then I'm just gonna magic missile at 3rd level.
Okay.
That's 3, 4, 5d4. Not bad. 11 force damage.
Yep.
And then Memnock's just gonna throw one of the magic stones for his turn, which is 18 plus 7, so I'm assuming that hits.
That does.
And then it's 5 points of
Okay.
force damage as well.
Yeah, these. What do your missiles look like? What do you want them to look like?
So the magic missiles are like they're these sort of bright white, almost like arrowhead looking, and they'll fly. And actually, Memnock throws the stone, and then the magic missile will hit the stone and like explode it. So it's like a shotgun shot in his face.
Sweet. He blasts.
And
Back
then
a
I'm
little
just gonna have him get on Ren's shoulder, and then I'm done.
Ren, you're up.
All right. First things first. I'm gonna start off with the bonus action, insightful fighting.
Okay.
I will make an insight check.
His
Opposed.
deception. He's gonna fail. I rolled a. Yeah, he's gonna fail. But go. Yeah, you can roll if you want. You roll a 5.
19, my absolute minimum.
Then you're good.
Um,
That's so awesome.
I am going to. Christ, I really wanted to save it for round 2. 1, 2, 5, 10, 15, 20.
Do it. Go Nova.
I am going to move 20, maybe 30 feet because of difficult terrain to approach him, this ugly fucker. And I'm going to attack with what looks like the hilt of a sword until it fucking strikes.
Take a bonus
And
action to ignite it, but you used your bonus action, didn't you?
oh, I did.
It is a
We're not
cost to do that. Once it's ignited, then it just takes a bonus action to unignite it or whatever. But it does take a bonus action to ignite.
It's a good point.
Well, fuck me then.
What
Just stayed right where I was and started
What'd
shooting
you-
crossbows.
did you use your bonus action?
Insightful fighting.
Oh,
Insightful fighting, yeah. Well, in that case, can I fuck him up with a dagger?
Mhm.
you got this. No problem.
Oh yeah. So we got a 23 to hit,
That hits.
and that is 4 damage plus. Hold on. I got some sneak attack. I'm going to forego one of them. So I'm rolling a 2d6. So it's an additional 4. So total of 8 damage. And then. Shit. All right. So I guess I'm going to try to use. What is it? Cunning strikes. Where the fuck are you? When I forgo one of my sneak attack D's. I'm going to immediately move up to half your speed without provoking opportunity attacks.
Okay.
And
Hell
I am going to step back to here. And that's my turn.
Okay, Lana.
Nice. So he's in direct line. So I'm going to do Till the Dead. I need him to do a whiz save.
Wisdom save. He rolled a 19 on die, so I'm gonna assume he made it.
He made it. I think that is just see if target misses. Yeah, he just doesn't make it at all. So all right. I will move my character. Just step around Ren. Is it a bench that's next to Ren on his right? Or
It's like a preparation table, like where they would prep food, and so it's like it's a table really more than a bench.
okay. So I'm going to try to get past Ren. I'm going to do the first time in a while. I'm going to touch his shoulder, half hop my butt over the table real quick, and go like to his right.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll a erection save.
You, it's a con.
Disadvantage. No.
Definite disadvantage.
Okay. Anything else?
All right. I'm just gonna be at the ready right there. That's
Okay.
it.
Bungo, you're up.
I'm going to go ahead and try to make this a little bit easier for everyone, and I'm going to cast Fairy Fire on our man here.
Does he get a save against that?
Yeah, Dex 14.
He rolled a 14 on die, so I think unless he gets a minus to it, let me double check. Nope, he made it.
14 on die. Oh, I wouldn't be able to do All right. And so I'm gonna use my bonus action to sing a little ditty to Gideon to get him excited, and Bungo will just play the best around. To
Yeah, Esposito. Yeah. I know.
Can you give us a few lines?
You're up.
Ain't nobody gonna take you down.
Best around. I had that in my
Oh,
like
right.
playlist.
I'm
for a long
okay with
time, my
that.
workout playlist.
Bungo,
Gideon, you're up.
I'm gonna give you inspiration for that one. Sorry, David.
No, that's fair.
That's a
Gideon,
D.
you're up.
That's a D8, Gideon. That's a D8.
Your turn as well. Oh, sorry. Yeah, 19. No, I was reading something. I apologize. 19 hit. 19 hit. Wait, no. 19. He uses his reaction. You see, he's pretty skilled with the blade as he parries, um, making you miss that one.
What's your inspiration?
Wait a minute. You rolled a 19 and then an 18. Yeah. So the 19 he parried, but he can't parry again. The 18 hits him. Yep. So he parries, and then you're able to sneak that second attack in. Okay. 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 That it. Okay. 18 hits. He can't parry again. How much damage did you do? I'm sorry. Yeah. Okay. I gotcha. Oh, sweet. Oh, it isn't. Yeah. Of course it is. Yeah. Go for it. Yeah. Num num
Hell
num num
yeah.
num.
Offline, I'll help you set that up where it'll calculate the +1 to hit and to damage for you.
+2.
I mean, +2. Thing.
Yeah. You go into kind of a flurry as you kind of put him back on his heels for a second. You cut into him deep. You see the necrotic open up wounds. There's ice shards and snow, kind of frost coming off of him left and right. And he hits and he kind of looks up. He does look. You guys have, he's a pretty tough dude, but you guys definitely put some hurting on him. He looks up. My, you're gonna take a step over here, Alana. You can take an attack of opportunity if you like.
Cool. Ooh. I believe that is 14 doesn't hit him, right?
Nope.
Yep.
You see his thing starts to glow and charges up. I rolled the
Oh, fuck.
recharge. I need you three to make, and Memnock to make a Constitution saving throw.
I know.
Woo. So
Don't
anybody's
say-
23 cold or 11 cold if you make it, which is DC is 15.
16.
Right? Damn, son. Yeah, you guys got fucked around now. All right,
Hey,
he's
Hold
going
on
to
1 second.
charge
Gideon.
at Alana.
Or,
Inspiration.
ooh, yeah. What was the save again, Damien? For
Huh?
the con save?
15. 10's not going to do it. Nope.
Memnock is dead.
Alana, he comes charging at you to attack with his icy blade. He misses terribly, and then you see him just kind of go into a surge of action himself. He attacks 2 more times. He rolled terrible on that one, and 23 to hit with the other one.
Just makes it.
I figured. So 5 slashing and 6 cold. That's
Okay.
his turn. Bones.
Okay. um. What am I gonna do? Oh, I should have this back. Okay, I'm gonna use my bonus action to Hexblade's curse him.
Okay.
And then I'm just gonna Eldritch Blast.
Nice.
Okay. First one is 22 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, that is. Where's my D10? D10. 10, 14, 17 damage on the first one. Max damage.
Blast
Second
him.
one is not as good. It's a 14 to hit.
That does not hit.
Yeah. Lame. Okay, action, bonus action, movement. I think I'm okay.
All right.
I think I'm good.
Brenton?
Yeah.
All right. This is a tough one. Who's looking the worst? I know Gideon's down.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know about who's work.
Oh shit! I totally forgot. Sorry, Gideon. I could have got you back.
What about Alana? Alana, how you
I
looking?
forgot you went down.
I'm fine.
Pretty as ever?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Mhm.
Plus, I'm behind you, so I got the good view.
Yeah.
What about, all right, Bones? I'm assuming Bones is fine. He's behind me. I don't know. Bungo. All right. Can I glance over? Is he looking all right? Bungo, what do you look like?
Good. Strong.
In the name of Gideon, I charge forward.
Yes.
Bonus action. Ignite my lightsaber. And I strike.
Okay.
And that is.
Mm-hmm.
A natural 30.
23 to hit.
Woo! Or just add another
just-
one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just roll another D8.
All right, all right, so another D8 on there, and I'm also rolling
Yep.
for my sneakies. I'm preserving one of my D6 for the special cunning strike. All right, so 9 with all that. That's sneak plus the other D8 for undead.
What's the total? I'm sorry. What's the total?
Let me check. It was 9. Hold on. How do I pull up the goddamn history? There we go. 13 and 9. So 22 total.
Yeah. So as you run up, you roll underneath one of his slides up, and and as he screams, you see the radiant eyes. He falls forward.
Like
Holy
deadsies?
Yeah,
shit.
Edsies.
Weak ass.
Oh,
Gideon's
I
like,
I'm
All
gonna
healing
spend
word, Gideon.
I'm gonna spend my missing D6 to trip his dead corpse.
it
I want him
fails. He makes a
to, so
saving
he's
throw.
prone now.
No, he's dead. He's dead. You guys killed him.
All right.
I immediately healing word Gideon for 6 points of healing.
How
Okay.
much? How much?
6.
6. Okay.
I will extinguish the sunblade, but I want to make sure I make eye contact with Bungo while I do it, and then I'm gonna blow on the.
I imagine it's like Spaceballs, and you're like,
Yeah.
every time you blow.
And then I'm gonna blow on it, but I do it like this.
I hope it ignites and blows out your cheek. Bungo proceeds to pull out his halfling wiener and urinate on the corpse of the dead son, and then he blows down before he puts it back in his trousers, looking at Ren.
All right, not to be outdone, I'm gonna also urinate on the corpse.
Oh my God! Gideon is
All right, so now we're all doing it, right?
bent over, like bleeding, like just all of his body's like visibly wrapped by this point in the day.
Come on, Gideon, get over here. We're writing our names in the snow.
I
You get it?
I dump another 13 onto you, Gideon. You all right?
No. Wait. Fuck, I clicked the wrong thing. I did 13 damage after the 6 points of healing. Damn you, D&D Beyond. I'm not. I'm over today.
You died a lot.
I'm fucking
been a tough one.
just dreaming of the salty taste of the Sword Coast.
I thought you were gonna say something else for a second. Look, man, I miss the Sword Coast more than anybody.
Trying to
Best
hold on
food.
to the memories as best as I can. Running
Red
through the
Roses.
forest with my brothers, with my father.
Bungo, you were saying?
Said Ren, why don't you search this body?
Oh yeah, sure. Yeah, I'll dive through the pockets, give it a good wet, slushy pat down.
I'll walk over to Gideon and do a cure wounds on him for 10.
He's looking good now.
Gideon's ready to fight another day.
Yeah, all right, Gideon, get back out there. Just
All right, you're doing great, Ragdoll.
I think like
He's
20
our
minutes
own
ago I
immortal
said,
man.
fuck you guys, I'm staying in the back. It's like 25 minutes ago. I'm thinking, like I had a lapse of judgment. I thought I could save you. And I'm starting to realize I'm sick of fucking dying. So,
Gideon, nobody takes a
Gideon, you missed it. I totally slayed that ice bitch. I went right up and I was like, ah! I stabbed him with my light sword,
your bag of
and
flour?
he just fell over.
A light sword.
Does,
That's funny.
Does Bungo look like he regrets giving Ren the sword?
Yeah.
Is he
No,
like,
doesn't.
damn?
I've got it, instead of hanging on my side, I have it hanging right on the front. So
It-
it's like
the handle
it's like
hangs
just below
right
my belt buckle, but I want everyone to see it.
If you were looking to see how Bungo was reacting,
Yeah.
he was muttering about his shitty fairy fire spell that's failed him 2 or 3 times now. And, I'm going to use a stupid spell.
It's a saber suck, man.
Yeah.
Wasted so much time on that spell.
Okay.
You guys doing?
Oh, we're search the body real quick to make sure that there's nothing.
Oh yeah, anything on Mr. Slushy's son?
And then you
Um,
came to the kitchen for your tools.
He does. That suit of plate he's wearing looks fairly nice.
Plate?
Plate mail.
Oh shit.
Who can wear plate?
Slightly used.
Hey Andy, no stream sound.
Oh,
Can anyone wear plate?
Gideon can.
Andy? Can you wear plate?
yeah.
You want to wear plate?
You know,
Lana, can you wear plate?
I've been thinking about this a lot lately
Lana,
since you guys been
Lana, you can
offering
wear
up.
plate?
You know,
Lana in that icy armor.
well,
Oh,
listen,
that's
I
such
don't
a-
want
Oh.
her to not feel protected. So,
Yeah.
before I give my spiel, Alana, if you want it, it is yours.
I mean, I don't know. Okay, sure.
I want to hear his pitch.
Well, I mean, if you go,
I want
okay.
to hear his pitch. I still
Nah.
say we give it to a lot of
Yeah,
Fuck
I wanna hear
this
his
shit.
pitch.
I'm done with this. I want out.
No.
To be fair, Gideon is always up front more. Alana tends to be back
Obviously,
a little
and she should be up front because she already has shiny fucking armor. You know, and Gideon will hit his little ember
Bleeding out
blood
his
crusted flame blade on her.
Are you guys gonna armor swap?
Fuck no. I'm good with mine. It served my father and my brothers well. Kinda. They're all dead.
Are they alive?
Together where they were killed.
Sounds like bad luck armor.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. It means something to me.
Wearing cursed armor.
a lot of
It's family made cursed armor.
Just have me,
before you go to pick up the armor, I just wait, don't touch that quite yet, and I cast prestidigitation to clean it.
Clean it.
oh, thanks. Could I get your help figuring out what if this has anything special to it?
Absolutely, honey. I would love to help you out. And then I'm gonna start to try to mansplain her about armor, I guess.
I'm gonna shove him.
For what it's
That's
worth,
an
I am
18
not
strength.
I am not proficient in deception. Nor am I in strength saves.
You get acrobatics too. You're the on the backside. So like the first person is strength, second person can
That's
go
not bad.
acrobatics or strength.
Going with a
I'm over talking right now. It's not my game.
So while they're getting the armor off the corpse, I would ritual cast Identify on it because it'll take a minute to get it off the corpse and
Yeah.
everything, just to see if it is magical.
Yeah, it is. It's a frost-forged plate. This formidable suit of plate armor, adorned with emblem of House Carver, is crafted with magical enhancements and imbue the power of frost. It reflects the warrior's mastery of wintry and the legacy of House Carver. While attuned to this armor, the wearer gains resistance to cold damage. The armor grants the wearer an additional 5 temporary hit points at the start of each of his turns. These temporary hit points last until the start of the wearer's next turn. So it's like a limited regeneration if you think of it that way. You basically get 5 extra hit points every round.
Plus 5 every turn.
They
Yeah.
bring you up though.
Once per long, unless you don't get hit, but they don't stack, of course. Yeah.
Yeah.
Once per long rest, using your reaction, the wearer takes damage. Whenever a wearer takes damage from a melee attack, the attacker takes 3d6 cold in return.
Fucking
Has
armor.
I was wrong
armor
about what
therapist,
was
yeah.
what was on the center of the chest. So instead of it being like a gem, it was actually like a screaming face, and that's where the ice thing came out. And
Motherfucker.
Oh hell yes.
Tony Stark here.
Hey,
Okay.
I definitely need to hang in the back now. There you go, Alana. Good for you.
Whoever
You
takes
can
this
have my
Ah.
splint armor.
has to go.
I
up
don't
front.
want your fucking armor.
I mean,
It's normal.
Get that
this
direct-
is a full-on frontliners kit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And is this in D&D Beyond?
It's not. No, these are
No.
items that are.
Uh,
You have to. It's
so
so
it
you
does
could do like
require-
plate
Yeah.
build and make one.
You, what, plate +1 and then customize
It's
it with
not
all the
even
notes?
+1. It doesn't actually have a plus to the mat or
Right,
AC,
so just
but it gives you the resistance to
plate.
cold.
Alright.
Yeah, the temporary hit points.
Attunement?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
requires attunement. So if
Yeah.
you choose to get rid of your pearl,
I mean, it's a gorgeous thing. It's a gorgeous fucking thing.
Yeah, it is.
Right, I'll work on it.
Okay, what are you guys doing?
Just for the record, I would like to say I saved on my acro to, like during the push, but I would like to negate that for storytelling purposes and have it that like Alana not only like pushed me over, but that I slid through like the slushy that was like the leftover of his remains, you know, that like I just like
Yeah.
are there any other rooms here?
Are there what? No, none in this room. No.
No,
Uh,
any other room in the manor.
Yeah, you guys can kind of like ransack. Like it's got any mundane things that a manor would have. It also has like pretty fine silverware and cutlery and things like that. And but there's nothing else. You guys have found the vault. You found the main rooms. There's really nothing else of like extreme value. I mean, of course, if you want to start taking candlesticks and
Yeah.
those things are of silver and whatnot, but it's not so much. You don't find any more treasure or anything in the house.
we can backlog this offline, but obviously a few books, as many as I could grab.
Yeah. We'll figure it out.
And then hear me out on this one, folks. I'm gonna need some help. I want to take one of these full-length curtains. They're double stitched, insulated, and I just need some help getting them off that thing up there. But it's a big curtain.
No.
I'll fucking slice it. I'll slice it. I'll just whatever curtain
Use the
rod
boot
is
and
out
come
of
up there.
frustration. I'll just fucking explode it.
All right. I'm gonna start to do my best to roll that up.
Yeah, you can
And
do
then
that.
I'm going to use my persuasion, which I'm not proficient with, to try to convince Alana to carry it. It might come in useful.
Against your own.
Wait, what are you doing?
He's taking
I
a
want to.
curtain.
I want to
Great.
carry. We might need this curtain. I rolled a 7 persuasion.
I'll cast suggestion on him with a whiz of 14 that he should carry it himself.
All right, hold on. Let me try this. Ooh. All right, I rolled a 19, but
Get a
But-
-5.
go ahead and just do a persuasion, and then what do I do against it?
Wait.
There's
For
no
what?
against it. You can't make rolls against other PCs when it comes to persuasion. I mean, you can make your own. You
Yeah,
can do it'd be a wisdom save maybe against
Yeah.
her or whatever her role is.
Yeah,
But
that'd be no fair. But either way, all right. Either way, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna follow her suggestion, even though even though it mechanically failed, like it worked on me, if you know what I'm saying.
I have advantage. Anyways,
Yeah, you do.
All right.
2 of
Let's
them.
let's get out of here. I think we're done.
You
with
have
this
double
place.
advantage. You get it because
Ren,
you know what I'm saying.
you're gross, Ren.
All right, let's get out of here. Anyone else need some books?
No. Fuck these books.
You want to carry a couple though for me?
No.
Because like I'll get to them eventually.
I'll just
Alright.
walk away.
I say let's get out of here. The manor. Let's go. We're done.
I follow you.
okay, you
We're
guys
leaving.
it's easy enough to leave. You see that the sun has risen out around the manor.
I'd like to
Would you-
prop the door open though when we leave.
Okay.
So we can get back in. We just like break the door off break the hinges of the door or something. I don't know.
Just rip the door off.
Because we
Yeah.
needed like some sort of special permission to get in here before.
Can I use my glaive to like pop a hinge, like
Okay,
leverage
you can break
wise?
the door off.
Yeah.
You can break the door off.
I just want to be able to get back in if we have to use that room.
Jeez, bud.
Yeah.
I think that's a great idea. I don't know why, but I think it's great. Who's that good boy?
Tempest.
I'm using my
The Lord of
I'm
Battle.
using my insight to
So you
vibe
guys
check.
leave the house. Like, where are you going? It is like, I mean, you guys are tired. Certainly pretty tired. It is probably like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. The sun is out, but you are beat. I mean, what's your plan? Like, how far away are you going? Are you traveling somewhere? You're
Do we,
a, you're a
do
few
we
days
want,
from town, back the other way. You're a few days from the keep.
do we want to just find a place to rest and put up the hut and spend the night?
Yeah, as opposed
Yeah.
to traveling the road.
Yeah.
I would
Yes,
put up-
but also we could make a call on where we plan to go, which is what? The keep or town, really. And then we'll set up the hut somewhere along the ways, not too far from here, but out of harm's way.
I kind of want to kill the seneschal, so we don't leave another person behind us.
Yeah. I mean, I'm okay with that. I mean, you
Don't
guys
kill
are going
him.
to do the killing. Although, Gideon, you should have seen me last time. I did the killing. It was. Can I use? I'm going to use a bonus action to pick up the. It's hooked right here on my belt buckle, so I'll just angle it up and just. And then is it a bonus action to distinguish, or could I free action
Yeah.
that?
No, it's the bonus
Alright.
action thing with it.
All right, so I'm just gonna put it away, and then I'll do a wink and kissy face at Gideon. So what do you think? We're
Well, if we go back, what would we be going back to the town for?
I mean, I need some ingredients, but it's not really a big priority. I don't know what I'm doing yet. I just I'm curious. I want to try to. I got this crazy idea about boiling a bunch of shit together. I guess apparently that's how they make stew.
What's
So
the
anyways,
next step here? I mean,
Yeah,
if you don't
say-
really need those, like, where
no,
are we going?
I don't. I say we keep going.
I mean,
Press on.
we got what we needed.
You think we're ready to treat with Lord Saw?
I don't think we'll ever be ready to treat with Lord Saw.
But when I see him, I'll tell you what, he ain't gonna know what's coming.
I'm pretty sure
So-
he's gonna know what's coming with her.
I think he'll probably see the big ass glowing sword too.
I'm gonna try to
We
strike
go
it
sneak up behind him. Yeah.
right before I don't want to give away the magic. You know what I'm saying? It's the
Really?
prestige.
Look, you know, guys. I've been wounded for fucking days here. I hate to say this, but you're kidding yourselves if you think we're ready for anything this guy's gonna bring up on us.
What choice do we have?
That's for you smarter ones to figure out.
Well, wait a minute. I mean, let's go back to that. Do you see any other options?
No.
Let me boil it down a little bit.
But
Can
I'm focused. Not like you guys.
I know you are. But I'm saying, do you think there is any value that this group could have from going back to town?
Warm bed and a hot meal.
I mean, no, I know. I was thinking about that too. Plus,
Dude,
like,
Are we
bet you
forgetting?
they sell salt. Oh, I want to get
But-
some salt.
I mean, Ren has. I hate to, guys, but we are literally in the middle of freaking nowhere with this place. Only thing we can do is go back to the closest road and then move on from there, or go back to town and stock up a little bit on something.
What do we
Like
need?
salt.
Yeah. What do we? That's the thing. Like, what
Nutmeg,
more do we have
maybe?
that is good? What do they have that's gonna help us along this?
I mean, we could eat and sleep in a bed, or we could get more potions potentially. I
How
don't know.
out of the way would being town go?
Maybe.
Because a warm bed
Might
and
be.
a good night of food is not something to that's valuable.
I tend to agree. And if any of you guys know how to hunt or trap, or I don't know, conjure a rabbit up to kill, like I'm almost ready to try something. I think I've got a few ideas up my sleeve. You know, like I'll make us a warm meal. Can't promise you it's gonna be the best thing you ever had. What do you think? My vote's for skipping town. My vote's for moving on. We're out in the wilds. Let's press on, right? Am I the leader now? All right.
No,
I say we press on.
gods, no.
Bungo would
He
Um,
who has the sword.
And I hold
You
up
give
my
her the sword to
Holds the
speak
sword
to.
to the stone.
I hold up the hilt and I chant it. Come on, Bungo. Make a call here, Bungo.
Bungo would like to go to an inn and have one last sleep in a nice bed before he potentially goes to his certain death at the hands of the Dark Lord, and to just have a bandolier of healing potions and smoke grenades before he goes into a
Prepare yourself.
I think that's worth.
blow all my silver on anything. Like
That's true. We have all this gold. We might as well try and spend it. See what we can get.
I literally just said that.
Yeah.
I literally just said the opposite of that, but I am totally on board.
all
We
right,
can't hear
Bungo.
you. Alana, through all that armor of yours, it gets muffled. It's so beautiful.
You should go to town and just here.
You need like a cooking pot so you get the tin.
It's, when you speak, frost breath just comes out of the
Right, just snow comes out.
It's like when it's really cold outside and you're talking.
It's just like peanuts that grown-ups talk, you know.
Bones, you're the tiebreaker. Towner soft.
I say we go to town. Take
Okay.
one last night for ourselves to enjoy our
3-2.
potentially
Shop
worthless lives.
town.
Maybe I'll get some salts.
Bag of
Ren
flour.
can cook us a stew.
Ren's just upset because he's got all his candles and he can't buy them in town now. He's got a whole satchel of
I don't
candles.
need to buy them in town. I've got my own candles.
Start
Bungo, will you hold on to these candles for me?
I want them to come in handy so bad. There needs to be something at the end.
All right, we're headed back to town, Damien.
Yeah.
Well, I think we're
as-
resting for tonight and then heading back to
Okay.
town, right? Because town's a couple
Yeah.
days away.
Yes. A ritual cast tiny hut.
Yeah.
To give us a nice climate controlled area so Gideon can stitch up his wounds.
We get to roll whatever hit dice we haven't used throughout the day when you long rest, right?
You get full hit points back. Remember at long
Oh.
rest? Yeah, you just get all your hit points back. And then you get half of your hit dice back. So if you're below half of your hit dice, you still have to rest
Gotcha.
another time to get the full hit dice back.
Okay.
So you guys rest, in your hut. It's fairly uneventful. As you guys get up, you guys getting your stuff around. I believe. So everybody but Bones starts having a conversation about what you guys are doing next. We got to decide if we're going to town or if we're going to the keep. And Bones, as you're listening, they're just having basically the same conversation that they had before you you guys had already decided you're going to town.
But we're going to town. But
That sounds like news to you guys. You guys haven't really decided that yet. You thought.
Well, I don't know. I mean, we're all the way out here. We could just
What the
keep going while we're. Let's press on.
Oh, I've recast Find Familiar, by the way, so I have Memnoff
Okay.
again. What? No, we decided last night we're going to town. That's why we rested here. Now we're going to town. Have one last drink. You can make your stew.
I think we should
I don't
press
feel
on.
like we necessarily decided on anything, right?
No.
Like we could. Let's call an audible.
Yeah, so it's not. Yeah, and hold on. Let me just make something clear. You guys don't necessarily disagree with going to town, but you just don't
I don't
remember
making the decision.
making that decision that you are going to town. So it's not like you're against it necessarily, but you're like, what are you talking about? No, we went to bed and
Just a quick rewind. Like while we were resting and such, would everyone be okay with me burning one of the candles while we were in there, or is that going to be an issue?
No, do
Does
it.
anyone have any?
I'll
Okay.
picture-
I want to pre-mark that candle and just kind of occasionally glance at it in an attempt to get a burn rate. And that's it.
Okay.
What? Do you guys not remember last night us deciding this? We had a whole conversation about it. Bungo
I
wanted.
remember everything. I was measuring candle burns. I was reading a great chapter. I guess I don't think they're called chapters, but there was this chapter about bear steak, and I've never actually killed a bear, so you know. But if we do, I'm really excited about what I might be able to
I
do.
think we got more
Hey.
to worry about than a bear, though. Run.
Was this because
Well-
of the forgetfulness of the land, or was this something
you
that
don't
just
this to you. You're like, I don't understand. Yeah, because
All I'm
Yeah,
saying is we should
basically.
probably press on. You know what I
sounds like-
mean?
yeah, he's explaining that you guys had this, but you don't remember that conversation. So it feels like if he's right, you guys did forget you had that conversation.
Do they have bear in this area?
I have no idea.
All right. Well, either way, keep your eyes out. All right.
Well, you
Eyes
guys really
open.
don't remember talking about this.
No.
I'm almost positive that I didn't bring up bear steaks until
Bungo.
this morning.
Bungo, do you or do you not wish that you had a waistband full of healing potions and smoke grenades to go into fights off?
Sounds like an awesome idea.
Right. You said it.
Say it now. No, you're saying that I want to do it. Yeah, that sounds like an awesome idea.
It does sound like a good idea.
What are the percentage chances that Bungo sang us a new song last night before you went to sleep?
I don't know. That's up to Bungo. I don't know.
I'm trying to find something that could have happened that I might not know if it hadn't had already happened last night.
No idea what you mean.
To like try if he had sang a song that he'd never sung to us last night but doesn't remember it, and then I sang the song to him now.
Go ahead.
Oh, I
That's
got
what,
you.
that's what Bones is trying to do.
Yeah, yeah.
Trying to be like, you
you can,
told me this.
Yeah, there's a lot of things you can say that he told you, but you guys don't really remember that. It seems foggy.
You've been looking at my fucking diary, Bones.
No,
That's
you
personal
you
information.
told it to me straight through your
My
little mouth.
songbook is my information. You can't go. A bard's like, that's what I have to live on, man.
Easy,
steal that.
easy. No one's trying to. What the fuck is
How
happening?
does he know the song that I just was writing the other day? How's he know it?
Why is Bones the only one?
I haven't told you anything about that song.
Yeah.
Bones-
Sometimes
Bones'
I
eyes
do
are, like, really
occasionally.
wide right now.
Sometimes I do occasionally read your diary.
Yeah.
But I
That's,
I
wait,
only
wait,
do
wait,
it when you're
wait,
asleep.
wait, 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 Bones. How do you know this?
He told me last night.
Bungo, did you tell him last night?
I haven't sung that song yet. I swear to God. I was writing this song the last couple days, but I haven't been workshopping it. I'm
It's
sorry.
called, and I can tell you what it's called, Bungo, because you told us. We'll say it on 3. You ready? I'm just kidding. You called it the.
No,
You
no,
called it,
no.
You get that
Bungo
feeling of
connection.
deja vu, Bungo, but you don't really recall it. But it's almost like something that seems familiar, but not, but you can't recall it.
Stay out of my stuff.
Listen, man, I'm telling you. Well, even if I read it, how would I know the melody? You can't read a melody.
That's a good point.
Oh, some magic stuff going on here. I don't know, man.
I freaking got these rings so we wouldn't lose our memory.
Yeah, but who's attuned to those rings?
I am.
Oh, my bad. I thought you said you weren't. Okay, so you two would have remembered. My bad. Sorry, I thought everybody but Bones. So you're attuned to what, Alana? I wrote them down, but I must have been wrong. Would you?
I knew I was going to when next option we had a chance to.
Yeah, I just didn't know when I asked what everybody was attuned to. I'm sorry.
I
What are you
apologize.
attuned
I didn't first.
I am not
say
attuned
that.
to it.
Okay.
I'm not
So-
attuned.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you two then would remember. Sorry, everything's the same except Alana and
Sorry,
Bones
yeah.
both remember.
She was kind of on my side anyway, so it kind of works.
Yeah. So yeah.
Bungo. Why are there so many songs about rainbows? Come on.
Lana, you remember this too?
Yeah, I said we should go spend our money and get some potions and things and.
So what'd you think of the song? Was it?
Wait.
Is it keeper?
It feels like it should be sang by a frog. I like it.
In like a kids sort of gathering.
Yeah. It's nice. You should keep
Yeah.
singing.
I don't remember this, but I mean, if both of you heard it, I mean,
Oh, and you came up with this one part while you were singing it. Do you remember how it went?
me?
Now I'm talking to Alana. There's
You're
one part
asking
he
me to
came up with
sing,
it on the
dear, I
spot, and
can't.
he was like, "That's really good." I wish I could remember it. Okay, so I'm gonna look at Alana. The rings. Yeah, they ought to put them on.
Uh-huh.
Put your rings on.
I just got the snake staff. Wicked awesome. Stupid.
Yeah.
Rings.
I'm gonna put my ring on.
I don't know. I'm really into Timora lately.
Come on, Ren.
So it's like, do I give up this wand of healing? Put this ring on?
No.
What else are you wearing? You have the ring, the sword.
And then my holy emblem of Timora.
What does that do?
She gives me like a +1 on like fucking everything.
Oh,
Ability checks and saving throws. It's like a something of a protection plus, you know.
You need the
I
ring.
mean, all right, but I'm keeping the holy emblem. None of you guys get it.
Keep it.
All right. What do we call this ring?
Mind shielding.
Mind shielding.
Okay. Fuck you all. Mostly you.
Who's gonna attune to the ring of mind shielding?
Hmm?
Who's gonna attune to the ring of mind shielding?
Do we have enough for everybody?
I got
yeah,
one for
we all
everyone.
they made one. Remember, that was the whole reason you went to Lady Lucy. She made all those rings for you guys.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
She made 5 rings of mind shielding for you.
All right. I'll attune to a ring of mind shielding.
I was thinking that when Gideon was saying, because he only had 2 attuned items in the back of my head. I'm like, why is he not attuning to
He,
that?
he didn't want to. I made it, and he said he was
Oh,
doing
that's
right, Yeah.
stuff
because
to
of
the
the-
things
from
in
the
the
world,
world.
yeah. Which
yeah,
isn't
but,
necessarily the most unreasonable thought to have.
No, but I think there's a quick turn of events when he dies 3
Yeah.
times in a row. All right.
Yeah. Yeah, get a rough go of it.
And immediately forget something right after.
Yep.
So you still don't remember the night, and it almost scares you. Like you don't remember. It doesn't instantly restore your memory. It just you assume is gonna help and block you from losing memories. But then you start to think, you three. Well, is there another memories? Is there
So I've
something that
forgotten.
like an? Is there a old memory that I've lost? Sure, I don't remember last night, but you know, you'll never know if there's a, you would never know if there was a friend from long ago or a experience that you treasured that you now will never remember or never know, and that kind of haunts you a bit. But your travel back to the town is fairly uneventful from beyond that. You do have another long rest, so that is important for your hit dice. But you're able to make it back to town fairly easy. The weather is terrible. It's cold. It's windy. It's rainy. You're soaked when you get to town, but you make it. As you get in, it's the same old capital city. Remember, kind of mud everywhere. A lot of beggars. The place everybody looks a little downtrodden.
All right. Let's find a place to stay.
The best place. What's the best inn?
Yeah, like at
The
least
inn
the
that you guys were at last time.
What's the fanciest inn?
There's really only one good. There's a couple of inns. There's only one tavern and inn. So if you're wanting to drink and stay, then you would go to
I say,
the White Rose. But if you
Hey.
wanted to just sleep, then
I say we get ourselves a nice place to rest, and then we go out to a bar. We need a tavern in our place to sleep.
I mean, because it's closer, and sometimes when you
Yeah.
drink a lot, that's a
These-
relative
These other
factor.
places will have better beds.
I think what he's saying.
Then I'll have to. What are you gonna carry me there?
Just don't get blackout drunk.
yeah, okay. Yeah,
You
okay.
sound like-
But you're not,
okay.
but you
haha,
drink
funny
anyway.
guy.
Yeah, I just won't get blackout drunk. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, okay.
Good.
Sometimes you just don't think, Bones.
All right, fine. We'll go to the right.
As you guys walk into the White Rose, you see the familiar faces, kind of, that you guys spent. Remember, the group of individuals kind of drinking together. The bartender, kind of a middle-aged man, balding. You recognize him. You remember him. Nobody looks at you as if they remember you. Most of them kind of look at you like they did the first time, up and down. You approach the bar. He kind of gives you kind of an odd look, like almost recognizes you and says, "Welcome," but then you see he kind of shakes it off. "Welcome to the White Rose."
What was that guy we met here last time? Who told us he was from?
Robin
Man
the
in Pink.
Fine.
Robin.
See here?
Yeah.
Where's Robin?
You know the bard?
Yeah.
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 Where is he?
One of you Bungo?
That'd be I.
That little guy.
I got something for you.
Ooh.
He slides a folded up piece of paper. Found the bard hanging in his room. See on the outside of the note it says Bungo and friends.
Oh. Wait, you said he was found hanging inside of his room?
How long ago was this?
A few days ago.
What they do with
Did
his
it
body?
appear like it might have been like
Buried it.
an accident? Like maybe
Not for it to be an accident.
what I mean what if it was a form of self-love gone wrong?
Well, maybe. I don't get it. I don't decide to delve into.
All I'm
Right.
saying is
I
Bart.
opened the letter.
If it can happen to David Carradine, it can happen to. As you open the letter, you see it's fine penmanship. Dear Bungo and friends,
Couldn't
though
stay
we only
healthy.
met a few times, I felt a deep connection to you, for we were the only ones who could remember, at least for the time being. To my fellow strangers, to light and to shadow, I must lay down my lute, for the tales I spun have grown weary, and the melodies of my heart have faded into silence and despair. I sought to brighten this dark world with my verses, Yet the darkness within me has silenced my voice. Forgive me for my weakness, but the more of those with broken memories that surround me, the lonelier I became. But in this final act, may my spirit find the harmony it craves among the stars. Remember me not as a fool, but as a soul seeking solace. Farewell, my friends, and may the song of your souls echo through the halls of time. I think we'll end there.
Damn.
Fuck Sithicus.
Yeah,
I'm
dude.
taking the letter. Bungo's taking the letter and making that into a song, "The Ballad of Robin the Fine." All right.
Oh, yeah.
We'll
Yeah.
adapt it.
Hey, any chance they kept his belongings? I'm not. It's not what you think.
No,
I'm
he's
wondering-
buried with his belongings.
I need to know if he has any candles.
I was wondering if Bungo could take the loot. You know,
Yeah,
but
I got you.
That would have been cool.
So yeah, well in there, I figured we can't. Yeah, you guys were getting
Yeah.
a little too hopeful there.
Oh boy,
Yeah.
the man
I
in
see
pink
how
is
it
gone.
Look,
The
Well,
man.
David's like, oh,
I'm starting it like.
Here, I'll
Richard-
send it to you. I have it written out here on for you guys here.
I'm gonna start it like Richard Gere and Pretty Woman. Could we just do like one thing with the bartender right now? Actually,
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
so our friend's dead. You tell me. We'd like to get some rooms, and I just want to let you know that we're gonna tie one on tonight in honor of Robin, and potentially, who knows, our last night here. We're looking to spend some money. Disgusting amount of money. Filthy amount of money.
Irresponsible amount of money.
Irresponsible amount of money. For all the drinks, all of them, all the food. We're gonna blow it all tonight. Just letting you know. Get some extra employees in here. Some extra cleaners.
Some extra security.
All right.
all topless.
All right.
Oh shit!
Well, lead us should be a good lead into the next one.
All right, and we're not
Hell, if you guys love rock.
I
We're-
know, dude.
we're not doing next weekend, right? We're taking a weekend off, and then we're coming back the following weekend. I know
That is
Bones
apparently, yeah.
Bones is going to be gone. I think Flash said
Oh, that's right.
he's
Yeah. Flash
he's
is
out
gone.
next
Yeah.
weekend.
Yeah.
So
Watch in 2 weeks when we fight Bob and the Rhine, the new rebel.
Undead Rich turned back to kill us.
No, he seemed to find a connection with you enough. I mean, who else would even remember him? He didn't have anyone else to write that note to but you.
That's true.
Things of my lute are broken.
He'll
Both-
just haunt us and like play his instrument as a ghost.
Both heartbreaking. Or as you guys are leaving,
Man,
you
that could
make
be
the way out,
Bungo's
carrying the
fucking
bodies of
seat.
your friends. As you look back, you just hear the haunting music as Sir Robin fades into. You know,
Yeah.
I like the idea of Robin.
you know what's
playing-
really sad though, too, if you think about it, is well, you know, you guys said one of you, I don't know if it was Gideon or Bungo, I think it was one of you who said, "Hey, if we found a way out of here, would you go?" You know, he spent 20 years, and he said, "Yeah, sure, yeah, I would go." Like he didn't, you know. He was like, "Yeah, I would, of course," but you know, or he said I would go, and then he's like, "I'm not sure if I'd be able to handle it." But basically, he said he was
He was
saying like sure, like he didn't even really believe that you know that you would ever be able to leave, right? And then
it's like
you guys
saying,
come
"Would
back,
you go to space?" It's like, yeah.
yeah,
I
and he's
would
like,
go
"Yeah,
to
I guess,
space."
right, yeah, exactly."
Yeah.
But then you guys come back with this amulet, right? You guys made it back. You had a plan. You've been here 20 years. How long? Well, just a few more days, right?
Damn.
done.
You know,
That world.
if we hadn't dicked around, maybe so much in there.
No, fuck that. No, this is
Maybe.
typical
Who knows?
Canadian.
Who knows?
Bullshit.
My-
We could have erased as
Hey,
fast
listen,
as we could.
This
I
sounds.
had,
this
you know,
sounds
my
like
very detailed timekeeping I have for my campaigns over here.
yeah.
We could have raced through it, and I'm telling you, Damien would have Damiened us.
Damien.
Damien fashion.
Damien does. That's a new thing.
Yeah,
All right.
definitely, yeah.
This is all stuff that that subscribers get when they subscribe to our Patreon for
True.
what was the price, Damien?
$99.99, and that's
Yeah.
a steal. That's a month,
that's-
and that's
that's
a steal.
the best
you can also,
price you've
you can
given
pay
since we
$999
started
a, month,
this.
a year.
That's
a great deal.
999 a month.
$999 a year, $99.99 a month. So
Yeah. So you know,
Is
a
that in
steal.
clams or simoleons or?
No, that's in Schmeckles.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
it's not.
Certificate
We
silver.
have a very
Yeah.
Get
similar
silver.
type driver.
Silver. The
Wow.
gold pieces are no good here.
Yeah, another great session when Black Roses bloom. We have Arcanus Rebirth coming up Tuesday, and then next Saturday will be quiet. Although I might bring in the Shop and D&D one shot on the Waywards channel. I'm not sure yet. I want to
Ooh, yeah,
talk
do it.
to everybody involved before I do that. So yeah.
Do it.
All right. Hey, thank you, Damien. Great job. Fuck this
like
shit.
and subscribe.
Hit the
Fuck
noti button.
this shit. But don't even hit the bell. Rebel against the bell. You don't want to experience
You can't even.
the
You can't even hit-
horrifying
you couldn't hit the
shit.